Good morning and good afternoon, Masters. Thank you so much for joining. Today is a very special day. This is the final chapter, and it's the final session of this beautiful 21 days Swadhyaya journey together. And I just want to say I'm truly enjoying this sharing and this time with you all and exploring this very powerful teachings from this book by Dr. Joe Dispenza, You Are the Placebo. And I also hope this experience has left you with some, meaningful takeaways and like just like in this inspiring stories from this book, you also have started believing in your own ability to heal and grow and transform. So let's start off with this chapter, and this chapter is called Changing Beliefs and Perceptions Meditation. And it's all about how to actually do the inner work, which is needed to change our old beliefs. So Dr. Dispenza opens this chapter with a quote that really, very interesting. He says, beliefs and perceptions are subconscious states of being. They start with thoughts and feelings that you think and feel over and over until they ultimately become habituated or automatic. Now let's pause and reflect on that. Dr. Dispenza is reminding us that many of the things we believe about ourselves, things like, I am not good enough, I will never be happy, life is too hard, people can't be trusted, or I will always struggle with this pain or condition. These weren't the truth we were born with. These are beliefs we learn and reinforced over time through our repeated thoughts and our emotional patterns. Every time we thought about those things and felt those feelings, we rehearsed them. We were training our brain and body to accept them as reality. And over time, they became subconscious programs, so automatic that we stopped even questioning them. But, and this is where it's very, interesting. If we were able to create those beliefs through repetition, we can absolutely uncreate them, isn't it? We can replace those limiting thoughts with new empowering beliefs, beliefs that support who we want to become, not who we have been. And how can we do this? Through intention, through emotion, and daily meditation practice. And this chapter teaches us a very specific way to access the subconscious mind where those beliefs live and rewrite our inner story. It's not just about sitting quietly or visualizing something nice. It's about shifting your energy so powerfully that your body and mind actually begin to believe in a new future before it happens. So, Dr. Dispenza introduces guided meditation in this book. There are like 3, 4 pages of all these the guided meditation steps. I'm not going to discuss that, but in short, I'm going to mention if you are more interested, we have electronic book, and you can take notes from that, or you can use that. So in this one, here we have some, in short, we can talk about that. So like first he says, you begin with by slowing down your brain waves using a technique called open focus. And instead of just focusing on people or things around you, you focus on a space, like the space between your eyes or the space around your body. And this gets into a it very relaxed state, like alpha or theta brain waves, where your mind is more open to change. Then he says, Second part is which is about letting go of your identity, your body, your past, and even time, and simply becoming pure awareness. Why? Because in that quiet, timeless space, you are no longer stuck in the past. That's where all possibilities exist. The quantum field. If you want to create a new future, this is where you start. Then he says, changing the beliefs, becoming the new you. That's the heart of the meditation. So he says, first you need to become aware of the old belief. We begin by identifying a belief or perception that is no longer serving us. Ask yourself, what belief am I ready to let go of? Maybe it's I am stuck, I am not worthy, or nothing ever works out for me. So you choose one belief that you want to let go. Then he says we observe the emotions that are tied to that old belief. We don't resist. We just feel them. Maybe it's fear because of that sadness or unworthiness. Then we consciously release it, like letting go of a weight we have carried for too long. So first, think about a old belief and then observe the emotions, and then next step is replace that with a new empowering belief. Now, so you invite in a new belief that reflects your higher self, like I am healing, I am worthy of love, I am powerful beyond measure. Dr. Dissenja says, in order for the new belief to replace the old one, the internal experience you create in meditation must be greater in energy than the past experience that created the old belief. You have got to feel it in your whole body. You need to feel inspired, joyful, empowered, like it's already done. That's when your body starts to change. That's when you become your own placebo. And here I want to share my own story. I didn't plan for it, but I'm not, you know, I just want to share it. It happens actually yesterday. So, yesterday I had my annual physical, and by the evening, I was able to get my blood reports. And I was so happy. Everything was in green, all normal. I had higher sugar level from last couple of years, but now it's in normal range. My triglyceride, normal range. My cholesterol and even thyroid also numbers are reduced. And I can say I was in this practice from couple of months, I would say. But when I started reading this book, I was giving more time and I started saying, I am healthy. Just one word, one sentence. Every morning when I wake up, I just say, I am healthy. And when yesterday I saw that report, I had goosebumps. I was not expecting my report like that. Mhm. So that's why I couldn't stop myself to share my story. So it does work, masters. It does work. You have to just use these what we have been talking about from last 21 days. You have to apply that. So now let's go to the next part. So Dr. Dispenza gives a simple exercise in this book as well. He even so he says, um, you can take a piece of paper, and you can draw a line down in the middle, and on the left you write two beliefs you want to change, and on the right you write what you want to believe instead. Ask, if I truly believed these new things, how would I feel? So this is, it looks like very simple exercise, but if you prepare like that, it will help you to this activity. So you should be doing these. And he next he says, this meditation isn't about daydreaming. It's about changing your biology with your energy. And if you do it regularly, it can literally change how you think, how you feel, and how you show up in the world. And remember, make the choice a decision that you will never fail to remember. You always remember, you should. So the message here is, if our old thoughts and feelings created our current reality, new thoughts and new feelings can create a new one through this meditation. You are not just imagining change, you are becoming it. By the end of the meditation practice, you don't just think differently, you feel different, you are different. That's when true transformation begins. So, in this final chapter, I invite you to think about this. What beliefs or perceptions are you holding back? What would it feel like to finally let go of them? And what kind of person could you become if you believed something new? Because today we are not just finishing a chapter, we are opening a door, and let's step into it together. And in today's meditation, I'm going to use some of his lines from the book. So let's sit comfortably, cross your feet, cross your fingers, close your eyes. If you are wearing glasses, please remove them and make yourself as comfortable as possible. Your body should be in relaxed mode. Now, take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in and slowly exhale. Now, bring your to mind one belief about yourself that you are ready to let go of. Just one belief that you want to go away. Now, feel the weight of it. Notice how it makes you feel, and gently release it with your next breath. Now, you choose a new belief, a belief that uplifts you. Now, see yourself already living it. Feel it in your heart. Say it to yourself with love and truth. I am enough. I am healing. I am free. With these uplifting thoughts, focus on your normal and natural breath. Be with your breath, masters. Be with your breath. Be with your breath with these uplifting thoughts. Be with your breath, masters. Be with your breath. Now we will continue our meditation for next 45 minutes. Be with your breath, masters. Be with your breath. Be with your breath, masters. Be with your breath. Thoughts will come and go. It's natural. We just have to bring back our awareness. Be with your breath, masters. Be with your breath. Be with your breath, masters. Be with your breath. Last 5 minutes, masters. Be with your breath. Last 1 minute, masters. Be with your breath. Be with your breath, master. Last 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, very slowly and gently bring back your awareness to your body. Put both of your hands over your closed eyes. Blink your eyes slowly and open them. Look at your palm with a big smile and thank yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, as we close our 21 days Swadhyaya journey today, I want to thank you, each of you, for showing up for yourself, for your growth, and for this community. And I also want to thank Brahmarshi Patriji for creating this PSSM platform. I want to thank Bharti ma'am for giving me this opportunity. And I sincerely hope this book gave you a new lens to see your life through, and that you feel more empowered to become the creator of your own reality. So, with that, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So let's carry this energy forward together. And if you have any question or any comments, please unmute yourself and share.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sushma. I know that 21 days, it just flew by. I was just thinking, like, it started and now we are at day 21. It's
Yeah.
an amazing wisdom and so much we got to change and implement in our day to day life. And yeah, thank you for consolidating and bringing all that together, because I know the book as such, You Are a Placebo, is a very big book. It's definitely took a lot of time and effort on your behalf to bring it together in just 21 days. So thank you for the effort and sharing the wisdom.
Thank you. All right then. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.